My sister destroyed my Christmas present because it was more expensive than hers, so my parents sold hers and gave me the money. My sister has been entitled since she was little. Tantrums in stores, hitting my parents when they said no, demanding whatever she wanted. By age 7, she was making family decisions, where we'd vacation, what we'd eat, who we could invite over. By 10, she ran our household. My parents gave in to avoid her meltdowns. When she turned 11, my parents finally put their foot down. They were done giving her everything and they stuck to it. She's resented me ever since. Started calling me the golden child, playing victim constantly. She didn't understand it was because I was 15 and she was 12, or because I didn't throw tantrums and break things when I didn't get my way. The worst was when she got CPS called on our parents. Told her school they were starving her, that she never had food at home. The investigation was over quickly. Zero evidence of neglect. She was just manipulating everyone to get attention. She's kept up this act ever since. She's 14 now and nothing has changed. This Christmas, I asked for a new phone. Mine was barely holding a charge. My sister told our parents to surprise her. At Thanksgiving dinner, she joked my present would obviously be more expensive because she's the black sheep and I'm the golden child. I asked why she plays victim constantly. Because I am one, she said. We ate in silence. Nobody wanted to escalate it. Christmas morning came. I opened my iPhone 13. Exactly what I needed. I was overjoyed. Also got deodorant, socks, standard stuff. My sister opened hers. A Gucci bag, Versace perfume, new shoes she'd wanted for months, and an expensive makeup palette. Every gift got an eye roll. Even the shoes she'd begged for got a lukewarm thanks. She went upstairs nearly crying about how disappointed she was with her presents. I couldn't figure out why. An hour later, she came back down holding a calculator. I was right. My presents don't cost nearly as much as yours. She'd looked up retail prices for every single gift. Did the math to prove it? My gifts were more expensive by about $200. I want the $200 in cash right now. My parents told her she was being ridiculous. There was no way in hell they'd do that. That's when she completely lost it. I'd left my new phone on the table. My sister grabbed it and hurled it at the wall with everything she had. It smashed on impact, screen shattering into pieces, bits of glass and plastic scattering across the floor. My mother yanked her back by the shoulder as she tried to bolt out the door. I picked up what was left of my phone and went upstairs, trying not to cry. I felt extremely hurt by what she'd done. I heard my dad yell. When my dad yells, everyone takes note. He's ex-SEAL and can be really scary when he needs to be. About 10 minutes of quiet talking, then I heard my sister crying in her room. She didn't even come in to apologize. My mother came to my room a few minutes later. Don't look up repair prices. We're handling this ourselves. 2 days later, my parents handed me a huge wad of cash. What's this about? We sold your sister's presents. All of them. Get your phone fixed and keep whatever's left. Getting it fixed would cost less than they gave me. I could keep the rest and use it however I wanted. How did she react? The fact she's been at her friend's house for a day and a half should tell you everything. She came back the next day, still as entitled as ever. I talked to my friends and they say what you did is completely unacceptable. It could even be considered abusive. My parents scoffed. My dad said, I mean this with all due respect, but I'm not listening to what your bimbo friend has to say. Don't talk about her that way. Her bimbo friend shouldn't talk about us that way. But what she said is true. The room went silent. My dad stood up. His voice was ice cold. You know, if we're so abusive, I think you'd be much happier living somewhere else. He left to make a call. Came back a few minutes later. My parents are on their way to pick you up. You can live with them for the rest of the school year. My dad's parents are farmers. He was raised on a farm, working hard from a very young age. My sister knows nothing about hard work. When she learned her grandparents were actually coming, she completely broke down crying. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I don't want to live with them. Please don't make me go. She was finally facing real consequences. Part of me felt bad. She's still my sister, but she needed to learn the world doesn't revolve around her.